Hey, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this session, I'm going to explain you how to read the data from the JSON files, the following, and then how to read the data from the MySQL things. We already discussed the MySQL things, but in this session, I'm going to give you more more detailed view. We are going to use more components like a pre-job, post-job, and all those things. Okay, let's jump into the session. Okay, here. Okay, in this session, we are going to use jobs. We'll create some jobs using the JSON and MySQL. In the JSON, we are going to use the XPath query. In the MySQL, we are using various components like pre-job, post-job, how to commit and how to roll back, how to use the connections and how to use the metadata and all those things. Okay, let's see. Fine. I already created the entire the flow and we'll go from the first onwards. Like I just take T file input JSON. It's already there. It's already there. Just select one. And here we are going to use XPath. I already created. I'll show XPath. And the second one, you're supposed to select the file. In the my file there is a car list file. Open this one. Here the loop of XPath query is car, like car models. Why we are going to use the car models? Let's see, where is my file? This is my file. Okay, here the car brand is already manufacturer is Volkswagen, and in the car models we have lot of data, model name and all those things. For this model A4, A6, A8, here again the another brand. So the loop is car models, car underscore models. That is the reason here we used, where is this one? We used car models. So before, there is a two field names are there, the car brand and manufacturer. So that is the reason here we used one slash. So in order to capture the car brand and manufacturer, we use this one. Something before that there is something like here. From here only the loop is like the XPath query is running. So path is from here only. So that is the reason. In order to capture the car brand and manufacturer, we use this one. So after that, model name and all those things captured automatically. So before going to mapping and mapping XPath query, you're supposed to create edit schema. So you're supposed to know car brand, manufacturer, all the fields with the strings and floats and all those things you should know. So in order to something like if you don't want to enter all those things, you're supposed to use the metadata. In the metadata, go to the metadata and cancel, create, like use this one and create one metadata and use that metadata here. Okay, click on the repository and select the JSON file. Automatically the schema will be appear. But in this section, I used manual. I already added all the column names and all the types. So after adding the entire the schema, then all the columns will be appear here, and you supposed to give all XPaths for that column names. Okay, so here I am deleting this one. Here I am already deleting and I just want to clear it. So the same way, click on the T-log row and just check something like table view and edit schema once. Both are matched. Both are matched. Click OK. I'm just running this job. Done here. So the data is there. So this is how you're supposed to read. This is how you're supposed to read the JSON files. Okay, that's it. And now we are going to read how to read the MySQL and how to use different components and uh, how to use MySQL existing connections and all those things. We'll create one job. I don't want to use this job. Create one more job. MySQL components. Demo, demo, finish. Now, first I'll use t pre-job. T pre-job. I'm dragging all the components. T pre-job. Next one is TDB connection. Okay. Next one is TDB input. Later we'll select all the DBs by default TDB input. Next TDB output. Where is the TDB output? Just observe everything. Next, I want to use post job. Post job. I'll use TDB commit. Commit. Let's see. TDB commit. Okay. Next, I'll use TDB commit TDB close. We'll use rollback also, but in this session I don't want to use. Okay, fine. I'll select one by one. I'll select the components, select MySQL, selected. Here also I'll select the MySQL. Okay, fine. I'll do one by one. Trigger on component. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Fine. No. First. So I have already the built-in connection is already there in my repository. I already created one connection. So I just want to check the connection. What is my connection type and all those things. Edit connection. It's already there. The root, password, local host, and the connected DB, the database which we connected in this connection is a test2. Okay. Click finish one. I'll use this one. I'll use this connection. And for DB input, we have one schema. We require one schema. So for that, I'll create a schema by using the MySQL connection only. So we have already the person details to schema. So we'll use this schema and we'll use the same input also. Okay. Already one schema is there. If you want to know how to create the schema by using the MySQL connections. Just right click here and retrieve schema, and click next. And what are the tables like here? These are the things. Select the table and automatically we retrieve the schema for the table. Okay. I think we already discussed the same thing. Now I'll use a TDB input. The property type is MySQL, like sorry, repository. DB connections, MySQL, use an existing connection before going to the component list is DB connection. Schema is already there from the repository. We already the schema is property. I think it's not visible. Sorry, personal details too. Just click on the edit schema, view schema. Okay, first name, last name, address, it is everything is fine. It is input, so you should TBD database connection is failed. Why cancel? Okay, fine. Table name. Sorry, somewhere we missed it. What is the thing? Okay, in the DB connections, we use repository. On the repository, we supposed to select DB connections, MySQL, click OK. Then in the DB input, then everything should be fine. Edit schema, view schema, okay. Click OK. Click on the table name. Click here. Click on the person details. But here the select ID, not ID. Select star from. I have already the query. Person details too. I'm just copy pasting the SQL query. Copy. I'll use here. Yeah. Fine. I think hope everything is fine. Now in the DB connection. I'm going to use this use a existing connection. So the component list is DB connection. Table name. Here you want to give a new table name. I'll use person test demo. Okay. Action on table is create table if does not exist. Action on table is insert schema, edit schema should match. Okay. Sync columns once. Now everything is done. T preserve, TDB connection is done. TDB input, TDB output is done. And the T post job, nothing. Okay. In the component list, TDB connection, close connection. Okay, we don't require the TDB close, but just mention, we already mentioned now. So, okay, that's fine. Now everything is there. So what is our exact output is something like here. What we did is we opened one job, pre-job on component. Okay, the connection should open, and after the connection we use the same connection in the TDB input file, like TDB input. So the same connection details and all those things. What are the connections we use for these components? We use the same connection details here, and once we open the connection, all the details, we define our schema and all those things. After defining, we just extracting the data to this file, and we are like transforming all the data. We do only the operations we in between this thing. We did we are copying all the data from this file to something like this table to this table. We use the select star from query. If we want any updations and all those things, we did we supposed to perform in this between. And after that we finally we transfer the data to the TDB output. Here we created one more file like a person test demo. We use the same connection, TDB connections, and the schema is the same, which we have the same the existing schema for the TDB input. And after that we commit the table because we use one more database, like one more table. So we committed, and finally we close the connections. While committing, we have an option called close the connections, but we just used it because we already captured the component. So that's fine. I just want to run the jump. I don't, I hope no issues. I just cleared and run this command. Hope everything is fine. Okay, on component 9 rows is transferred. I just want to check what is the table name which we used. Person test demo. Okay. So tables. Okay, person test demo is there. Select start from person test demo. Yes, data is there. In the person details to the same data, which we have something like all the records, the same data is there in our person test demo. Okay, got it. So in this session, we discussed on how to read the data from the JSON, and we already show that enter the data in our console. In this example, we discussed on how to create like DB connections, how to use the metadata, and how to transfer all the DB input data to DB output, and how to commit the data. Okay, thank you guys.